Welcome to K-pop Hunger Games number 2. Let's get into the participants. In District 1 we have Jimin and J-Hope. District 2 Rose and Jisoo. District 3 we have Hongjung and Mingi. In District 4 we have Giselle and Ningning. In District 5 we have Jake and Jay. In District 6 we have Sakura and Kazuha. In District 7 we have Bumgyu and Hyun and Kai. In District 8 we have Liz and Ray. In District 9 we have Han and Lino. In District 10 we have Yeji and Rujin. In District 11 we have Jaehyun and Johnny. And in District 12 we have Nayeon and Jonghyun. Let their games begin. As it should be stand on their podiums, this horn sounds. Han runs away from the cornucopia. Smart move. Sakura clutches a first aid kit and runs away. She would do that. Ningning takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Okay, Liz takes a handful of throwing knives. She would. Lino and Jonghyun fight for a bag. Lino gives up and retreats. Sounds like something that will happen in the JYP building. Jay and Giselle fight for a bag. Giselle gives up and retreats. Okay, Nayeon, Hongjung, Hyun and Kai, and Kazuha share everything they gathered before running. Okay, so we've got a bit of an alliance here. And Jake runs away from the cornucopia. Ray grabs a sword, as she would. Jisoo runs away from the cornucopia. Jimin runs away. Rujin runs away. J-Hope finds Bumgyu hiding in the cornucopia, but Bumgyu already kills J-Hope. Has his son been in what? Already out the gate, J-Hope or is the first candidate offed. That was quick. Johnny finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Jaehyun runs away, and Mingi, Yeji, and Rosa work together to get as many supplies as possible. Day 1, Ningning and Jonghyun split up to search for resources. Hyun and Kai goes hunting. Jimin, Nayeon, Giselle, and Liz hunt for other tributes. Okay, that's a strong group right there. Sakura sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Very smart. Hongjung discovers a cave. That's not a good thing. Yeji chases Han. Regular JYP behavior. Jisoo receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Of course, she receives from an unknown sponsor. She's in Blackpink. She gets all the sponsors. And then Mingi begs for Jay to kill him. He refuses, keeping Mingi alive. Jay is like, come on, let's go to the end. Actually fight here. Kazuha tries to sleep through the entire day. As she would, Johnny, Bumgyu, Rujin, Jaehyun, and Lino hunt for other tributes. Love that. Ray defeats Rose in a fight, but spares her life. Yeah, I think Ray is taller than Rose. Ray is very tall. So yeah, I'm not surprised. Ray is a savage. Ray is an absolute savage. So honestly, my bet's that Ray will win this Hunger Games. And Jake fishes. Of course. Fallen tributes. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. J-Hope, goodbye. J-Hope was the first to fall right out of the cornucopia. However, this is the Hunger Games. We must proceed. Night 1, Liz sees a fire but stays hidden. Hyun and Kai, Ray, Rose, Hongjung, and Jisoo sleep in shifts. Jisoo passes out from exhaustion. Mingi climbs a tree to rest. Sakura lets Bumgyu into her shelter. Very nice, very nice. Jonghyun, Lino, and Rujin sleep in shifts. Jay, Yeji, and Jaehyun discusses the games and what might happen in the morning. Oh wait, 2 J's? Jaehyun? I don't know why I just thought of that. Anyway, Jimin tends to Jake's wounds. Han, Johnny, Nayeon, and Ningning sleep in shifts. Kazuha cries herself to sleep. Oh no, Kazuha. Poor Kazuha. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Don't worry. Day 2, Bumgyu runs away from Ningning. Of course, Rujin and Jake work together to drown. Why is it, 4th gen is fully just dismantling 3rd gen idols. Rujin and Jake will drown Nayeon. Whoa. That is insane. And as Jisoo stalks Johnny, okay, that's insane. Yeji overhears Ray and Rose talking in the distance. Okay, so Ray and Rose, they had a fight, but now they're talking. Something's happening. Jimin sprains his ankle while running away from Hyun and Kai. Sounds like normal hype stuff. Giselle thinks about home. She's thinking about Kwangya. Liz runs away from Jaehyun. Lino constructs a shack. Jay steals from Hongjung while he isn't looking. Or Jay. Kazuha makes a slingshot. Very nice. Han tries to spear fish with a trident. Love that. Jonghyun searches for firewood. As she would. Mingi travels to higher ground. That's the smart choice. Sakura constructs a shack. Okay, very smart place. Very smart place. However, we have a fallen tribute. Nayeon, goodbye. But as is the Hunger Games, we must proceed. Although she fully got drowned by, I believe, was it Rujin and I forgot who. Rujin and one of the boys. I remember it was that. So it's very sad passing away, but we must continue. In night 2, Johnny receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. That SM privilege. Hyun Kai questions his sanity. Finally, Sakura stays awake all night. She usually does that. Bamgyu and Jonghyun hold hands. You know, they really need support for each other. Wait, Bamgyu was the one that helped drown Nayeon, wasn't it? I can't remember. Anyway, Liz and Jaehyun run into each other and decide to truce for the night. That's very nice. Jimin thinks about winning, as he does. Woojin receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor, JYP privilege. Jae, Jisoo, and Hongjoong sleep in shifts. Okay. Linu loses sight of where he is. Oh no. Han kills Jake with a hatchet. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Stays and engines, please. This is fiction. Don't actually take this seriously, but yo, Han kills Jay with a hatchet. That is insane. Han is out for vengeance. Ray cooks her food before putting her fire out. Very smart. Giselle thinks about home. She's thinking about Kwangya, as she does. Kaza, Ningning, and Rose get into a fight. Rose triumphantly kills them both. Rose killed both Kazuha and Ningning. Yo, wow. Rose said, yo, Blackpink on top. Yeji starts a fire. So she just played the music. Okay, anyways, Mingi sets up camp for the night. Day 3, Yeji receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor, JYP privilege. Mingi receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Okay, do KQ have those connections? I think they do. I don't know what's happening. That's a different story. Jonghyun begs for Jae to kill her. He refuses, keeping Jonghyun alive. Ray receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. It's Ray, it's Ive. Linu, Hongjoong, Han, and Jisoo hunt for other tributes. Johnny runs away from Lujin. Liz thinks about hope. Jaehyun defeats Jimin in a fight but spares his life. Oh, matching suits as well. Twins, love that. Hyun and Kai receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Giselle is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Bamgyu sprains his ankle while running away from Sakura. Okay, Sakura is in a very attacking mood in this game, and Rezi travels to high ground after she murdered 2 girls. But yeah. Fallen tributes. Here we go. Jake, goodbye. Kaza, goodbye. Ningning, goodbye. But the show must go on. Bamgyu loses sight of where he is. Jay thinks about winning. Jim passes out from exhaustion. Jonghyun sees a fire but stays hidden. Giselle screams for help. Rujin cooks for her food before putting her fire out. Han begs Yeji to kill him, but she refuses, keeping Han alive. Yo, Han's like, I murdered Jake. I feel bad. Kill me, Yeji. But Yeji's like, no. We are JYP. We are better than this. We'll stick this together. And Hyun and Kai and Ray sleep in shifts. Johnny lets Mingi into his shelter. Liz receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Sakura convinces Jaehyun to not kill her, only to kill him instead. Her eyes are like angels, but her heart is cold. Are those the lyrics? Smooth operator. That song? Those are the lyrics I was trying to say. But anyway, Sakura fully. She was like, no, please, Jaehyun. Jaehyun's like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And then Sakura used her like laser eyes. She has laser eyes or something, right? I don't know. All I know is that she's more powerful than Sakura from Naruto. Alright, and I will die on that hill. Nino climbs a tree to rest. Rose quietly hums. Hongjin receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Jisoo loses sight of where she is. Okay, a lot of people losing sight of where they are. Maybe there's a ghastly happening. Sometimes the people that are running the Hunger Games just like to add little obstacles. So maybe they're adding like a ghastly to it, which is insane. Day 4. Ray defeats Hongjin in a fight but spares his life. Giselle runs away from Jonghyun. Jay falls into a pit and oh, poor Jay. Jay really just fell into a pit and is like I thought, like, I chose this picture of him because I thought he would have a cool death, but no, he just falls in the pit. Anyways, Johnny is unable to convince Sakura to not kill. Yo, Sakura has two Sakura has killed both NCT members in this. What does Sakura have against NCT? Well, against the current NCT members, like. Yo, okay, anyways. Ryujin forces Yeji to kill Hyun and Kai or Jisoo. She refuses to kill, so kills Ryujin. So Ryujin kills her instead. Nah, Ryujin was fully like, okay, Yeji, it's either me or those two. But Yeji's like, no, this is not us. But Ryujin's like, fine, if no one can have you, if I can't have you, no one can. And she did that. That's Yo, oh my god, I didn't know there would be a love drama in here. That's amazing. Bumgyu attacks Rose, but she manages to escape. Rose is too quick. Too quick. Okay, Lino sprains his ankle while running away from Liz. Mingy and Han hunt for other tribute. Jimin picks flowers. Jimin, bro, you're in a fight. I know you just came back from military, but like, come on, get your head in the game. We have 4 fallen tributes on day 4. Jaehyun, goodbye. Jae, goodbye. Johnny, goodbye. Yeji, goodbye. And both NCT members pass away from Sakura. We gotta keep an eye on her. Once I kept saying she's in an attacking mood this game. Yeji, she got murdered by the love of her life, and Jae fell into a pit. That's just that. Oh well. Rose, Jonghyun, and Jisoo sleep in shifts. That just sounds like a normal day. Han defeats Bumgyu in a fight, but spares his life. Okay, so he murdered Jake, but Bumgyu, he's cool with him. Interesting. Yujin climbs a tree. Giselle stays awake all night. Ray begs for Mingy to kill her. He refuses, keeping Ray alive. Aww. Mingy taking care of Ray. Lino sets up camp for the night. Jimin tries to sing himself to sleep. That sounds normal. He does that. Hyun and Kai, Liz, Hongjun, and Sakura sleep in shifts. Okay, I feel like Hyun and Kai, Liz, and Hongjun don't want to mess with Sakura right now because she's on a rampage, on a mission, alright? Day 5, Han receives fresh food from an island sponsor. Not surprised. Ray, Hyun and Kai, Giselle, and Hongjun hunt for the tribute. Ryujin scares Jisoo off. Okay, just scares her off. Sakura and Rose split up to set up resources. Okay. Jimin spears Bumgyu in the abdomen. Yo, he was picking flowers, singing himself to sleep. He's like, alright, Bumgyu. Sorry. Ow. That hurt. But yo, Jimin didn't mess about. He fully. Yo, that's a brutal death. That would be a great movie scene. Anyways, Lino fishes. Love that. Jonghyun attacks Mingy, but Liz protects him, killing. Yo! So Mingy was helping out Ray, and Liz heard that. So Liz was like, alright, you know what? Jonghyun's attacking you. Don't worry. I got you for helping Ray. This is excellent storytelling. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely incredible. Following tributes here, we have Bumgyu, got split in the abdomen by Jimin, and Jonghyun got murdered by Liz because Liz was helping out Mingy because Mingy helped out Ray. That's what friendship is. Jisoo quietly hums, as she does. Hyun and Kai receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. I wonder, Jimin and Sakura talk about the tributes still alive because they're murderers. They're the high murderers. They're the idol of idols. That's how they go. Liz destroys Lino's supplies while he is asleep. Okay. Liz was like, okay, I'm going to help out Mingy. Oh, Lino? Nah, goodbye to your supplies. Ryujin is awoken by nightmares. As you do, Mingy kills Hongjun with his... Not only your own member murders you, but with your own weapon? Nah, Mingy, what? Oh, no. Rose climbs a tree to rest. Ray lets Giselle into her shelter. They probably become besties. Han quietly hums. Han's really going through it after murdering Jake. Wow. Hyun and Kai discovers a river. Jisoo travels to high ground. Ryujin accidentally steps on a... Ryujin passes away from a landmark. That's karma. That's karma for murdering the love of your life. That's what you get. Anyway, Jimin discovers a cave. Mingy travels to high ground. Ray searches for firewood. Rose makes a slingshot. That's cool. Sakura, Liz, Han, and Lino hunt for the tributes. Okay. Oh, whoa. This lineup is insane. Giselle bleeds out due to untreated... Didn't you have sponsors, Giselle? I swear she got sponsors. She got like the Esper treatment, but okay. Poor Giselle. For more fallen tributes, we got Hongjun, goodbye. Ryujin, goodbye. And Giselle, goodbye. They all fought well, all fought hard, but there are still survivors who are going to win. Ray receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Jimin looks at the night sky. Lino receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Hyun and Kai thinks about winning. Okay, just seeing 6 candidates, this is scary. Sakura, Han, and Mingy successfully ambush and kill Jisoo, Liz, and Rose. They took out both the Blackpink district and Liz. And oh my gosh. Oh, yo. Listen, I don't care if Han and Mingy seem like the people to do the dirty work. Sakura was the mastermind behind. I'm scared of Sakura right here. Sakura, low key, is the main character here, or the main villain, depending on how you look at it. But Sakura is the mastermind in this game. Cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Lino snaps Han's neck. What? Did Han cheat on him or something? Oh no, that's just sad. Anyways, Sakura decides to not go to the feast. I wonder why. While everyone goes to the feast, Sakura, you have a target on your back, okay? Rei, Jimin, and Hyun and Kai get into a fight. Jimin triumphantly kills them both. Yo, why? Oh, yo. Okay, Jimin is the dark horse in this. If Sakura is the full-on murderer here, is the Ripper, Jimin's the dark horse. Alright, this is getting insane. Like, low-key, Sakura is like Klaus Michelson, and then Jimin is like, Humanity of Caroline. I can't think of one. Sorry. And Mingi gathers as much food into a bag as he can before fleeing. Mingi, smart guy. He might win this, but who knows? Sakura discovers a cave, probably to hide. Mingi falls into a frozen lake and... I just said you could win because you were being smart, and then you drown in a... How do you drown in a frozen lake? The lake is frozen, so therefore it is ice. How can you drown in ice? You can only freeze in ice, but you can't... How Jimin discovers a river. Mingi's probably in there, and Lino receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. As he does. And we have 7 fallen tributes on after a week of the games, okay? Jisoo, goodbye. Liz, goodbye. Rose, goodbye. Han, goodbye. By being snapped in the neck by his own love. Rei, goodbye. She was my favorite when I was wrong. Hyun and Kai, goodbye. Mingi, goodbye. Last 3. This could be the last thing. What's going to happen next? Jimin, Lino, and Sakura cheerfully sing songs together? That is sadistic. They are... Look at the psycho smile on Lino. Jimin knows what he's doing. Sakura trying to trick us with the doe eyes. Nah. Let's proceed. I think this is the last one. Sakura goes hunting. Okay. And Jimin runs away from Lino. Okay. They're playing it slow. They're playing it low key. No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Nobody passed away during that day, okay? Jimin and Sakura track down and kill... Okay. Hybe. The Hybe Alliance right there. You're like, okay, listen, we're both Hybe. Let's get rid of this JYP idol. Boom. Medellino. Okay. Now we gotta proceed. Sakura, you were on a killing streak. You were on a roll. You were doing so well. However, out of all the things that you pass away from is that you bleed out from untreated wounds. I think she was so much in the attack that she didn't know she got attacked, and all of a sudden, she passed away. Sakura, you just needed to take care of yourself while you murdered other people. It's not that hard, okay? So let's proceed. 2 cannon shots can be heard. Lino, goodbye. Sakura, goodbye. Which means winner, chicken dinner. Mr. Jimin. I tried to make it rhyme, it didn't work. But yeah, from District 1, BTS's Jimin has won the K-pop Hunger Games #2. Congratulations to Jimin. He's the winner. He is the GOAT of this. This is absolutely insane. Congratulations to Jimin for winning the second ever Hunger Games. Let me know if you want to see more. Check out the first one. And yeah, this has been K-pop Hunger Games.